All right, everybody, welcome to phase 5.3. We're gonna do change of direction day today. So we're gonna get started by foam rolling, making sure you're foam rolling your quads, make sure you're foam rolling your glutes, and even get down here in the groin area too, since we're gonna be going lateral. So after we're done with that, foam rolling about 5 times up and down on each one of those muscles, we're gonna hop into this half kneeling hip flexor. We're tucking this back toe under, driving those hips forward right there, really squeezing that back glute. Make sure you're feeling this stretch here in that front side. If you want to add a little bit more stretch, reach that arm up and over, get a good stretch on that side right there. You're gonna hold 30 seconds each side, and then we're dropping down into this quadruped position. We're gonna kick out one leg, and we're just sitting back into those hips, all right? So we're stretching this groin right there. Let's get 10 rocks each side. After we're done stretching that groin out, we'll flip over. We're gonna do what we call DNS rolls here. So, flat back, arms up. I want you to straighten out the arm and leg of the side that you're going to. Your other leg, the knees at 90, toes up, arms straight up and down. And we're gonna try to keep your hips and shoulders in line with each other. Rotate towards that side and coming back. Okay, so notice I'm trying to keep my hips and my shoulders in one solid line and move back. So we're just working on some core stability. Now for movement skills, we're gonna get started with the bridge and reach. So we'll hop on the ground right here, tucking those heels underneath. We're gonna bring our hips all the way up, make sure we're getting full extension, squeezing our glutes at the top, reaching up and over. I want you to reach as far as you can, all right? So drive through those heels. Let's get 10 each side for 2 rounds. Then we're gonna stand back up. We're doing our lunge to rotation. 10 each side, 1 round here. So lunge forward, rotating over that front leg to get that internal hip rotation right here. Coming back, lunge forward, rotate over that front leg, come back. Again, you're gonna do 10 on each side. Next, we're gonna do lateral lunge and reach. So this one's a fun one. Right here, keep those feet pointed straight ahead, reaching out, shifting that weight, we're staying low, coming back to that start position. Let's get 10 to the right, 10 to the left. Imagine you're underneath the ceiling right here, so everything is in one solid up position, all right? So we're staying nice and low there. And then finally, we're gonna do 10 curtsy lunges each side. So curtsy lunge, keeping those feet pointed straight ahead, just dropping straight back there, other foot up, dropping foot straight back, rotating those hips, and try to keep those shoulders pointed straight ahead. Movement skills. So you're gonna find a wall here. We're gonna do our crossover load and lifts. So having your feet out here, I want the pressure on the outside edge of my inside foot towards the ball of my foot there, so I can get something underneath my heel, like a piece of paper or a credit card or something. So most of that pressure in the front of that foot. I'm reaching back with this foot as I'm reaching forward, driving the knee up and over as I'm crossing up that knee. Let's go ahead and get 5 of these in 2 rounds. Increase that speed. Increase that speed each time. Make sure that knee's up to 90 degrees, and we're keeping the shoelaces pointed up towards the sky right there. Next, we're taking that position into our crossover marching, all right? So crossover marching, all I'm doing here, rotating these hips up, bring those feet back. Again, those shoulders are facing forward, those hips are rotating. Taking that into the karaoke. With the karaoke, it's a step behind, then a step up and over, and then a step behind, step up and over. Make sure when you're doing this one, that back knee is coming up nice and tight across that body. We're trying to get as tight as we can across and start driving your body that way, all right? So, real speed, being quick with it, working on that knee drive, rotating those hips. Let's get 2 by 10 yards each way. Finally, on this section, we're gonna do basis support to crossover. So, that basis support, right here, feet outside the hips, pressure on the inside edge right there. I'm gonna have you shift your weight, crossing it up and over. We're planting, and then we're crossing back up and over. So we're really rotating those hips. We're getting those knees up, thinking about those edges, right? So I'm going this way. The edges transfer, so on the outside edge here, inside edge there. When you go over, I want you to still be in that basis support position. Ready to come back. 2 sets of 5 of those each way. Next, we're gonna work on some of our shuffle drills here. So we're gonna do a shuffle across. So I'm gonna start out about 5 yards off of the line. We're shuffling to that line, doesn't have to be directly on it, but then I want you to plant, cross that foot over, and stick into that basis support position we talked about before, all right? So I'm gonna start 5 yards out right here. Push, again, shuffling in about 5 yards, finding a spot, planting, shifting that weight. Notice my shins are pointing back in the direction I want to go, driving that knee up, and I'm planting into that base support position again. Let's go ahead and get 5 of those each side, and then we're taking it into the crossover to sprint. So same thing, shuffling in, crossover, drive that knee, straight into a sprint mechanics, all right? So I want you to have 3 to 4 hard steps with that sprint, keeping that chest down, driving that knee up, getting some long strides like bounding here. Again, working that big knee drive and those big strides up and across. Seeing how far we can go each step there. The sprint, I just want it to be 10 to 15 yards. I really want to focus on those first 5 steps. All right, so crossover, we're planting those feet, cross over that knee, straight into acceleration. All right, next we're gonna do 5, 10, 5 agility. So 10-yard mark, try to map it out so you know 5 yards one way, 5 yards the other way. Start in that base support position in the middle. So straddling this middle 5-yard line right here. Pressure from the inside edge. We're gonna start off picking the direction we go first. I'm gonna cross over that foot. So just like we did earlier, shifting that weight, driving the feet up, coming up and over. We're getting low, planting those feet in that inside edge right here, outside edge right here. Touching that line, make sure you're staying nice and low. Driving that knee up and over, go 10 yards. Planting the feet in the other direction, coming up and over right there. It's very important when you're changing directions. Face the same way each time, so that way we plant in our left leg and we plant in our right leg. I'll show one here at okay speed. I am 32, so coming up and over, plant, coming up and over, plant, run through. So 5 yards, 10 yards, 5 yards, stay low. All right, next for the plyo section, we're gonna start off doing lateral pogos, one leg. So you can find a line or something if you want. If you don't have one, just envision one. And all we're doing is our pogo jumps, like we're jumping rope, where we're going side to side. I want 20 total touches, 10 each leg, 2 rounds. Taking that next into a lateral bound with a 90-degree turn. So again, a bound is when we're going from one leg to the other. We're gonna do that laterally, and then we're pushing off, rotate 90 degrees, sticking that landing. So facing you, I'm gonna jump from this leg to this leg, covering max distance, quick plant. All right, so again, pushing off one leg, I'll do it slow, planting here, rotate 90 degrees, stick that landing. When you stick that landing, we're not all the way down here, we're not falling forward. Jump as far as you can with the safe landing, okay? Let's go ahead and get 2 sets of 3 each direction. Make sure we're taking time in between the rests so they're all fresh jumps. Last 2 things, 45-degree angle, 6. So again, we're bounding here, jumping out, 45-degree angle, stick. Go in the other direction, stick. We're gonna go do 1 set, 5 each leg, take a break, and then 2 sets, 5 each leg, being quick, all right? So the quick ones right here. Again, we're jumping forward at a 45-degree angle from a bound, so from one leg to the other.